Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Megan Casey here with Growth and Evolvement Consulting, and I wanted to jump on and make a quick video about our upcoming in-person retreat. So we've had different questions about kind of like what to expect from the event. So I wanted to make this video to clarify that. So first of all, if those of you don't know already, we're hosting an in-person retreat October 25th in Calgary. So this is the third one of its kind since we launched our business. And I want to talk to you about the benefits of it, what to expect, and some of the topics that we're going to be covering at the event so you can have an idea. And one of the things that we learned from these is that, you know, despite the fact that people want to go to in-person events, sometimes people are nervous to go. I don't know if that's like post-COVID or just, you know, people aren't sure like what exactly is a mindset retreat. So I want to put everybody at ease and sometimes, again, people might be nervous at the beginning, but then after the day, they're like really connected with it. And there's a system, like we have a structure to it so you can relax and enjoy the day. So just to say that, so basically we have a venue for 40 people. Now the VIP tickets are already sold out. We have some regular tickets still available. So if you are contemplating going but haven't made that decision, make it today. So decide to put yourself in an environment of growth and evolvement. Okay, now who is this event for? So basically it's for really people that want to make some changes in their life. Maybe you're stuck and you want to get unstuck, or maybe you've just reached a level in your business or career and you know there's more, you have more infinite potential and you want to access that. So the event is for professionals, entrepreneurs, business owners who really want to grow and evolve, and it's called the Inner Edge Retreat. So what is the Inner Edge? The Inner Edge is your mindset, your programming, and your career, whether you have a business or whether you work for a company, is heavily influenced by your programming, your mental programming, your belief in yourself, your confidence levels. So a big part of what we want to do on the day is start to identify limiting beliefs and start to rewire our thinking for greater success and greater achievement, whether it's in your work, in your career, in your relationships, in your health, and really accessing more of that infinite potential. So I'll go through a couple of the topics that we're going to cover on the day. And we like to always start with goal clarity. What do you really want? And that's one of the hardest questions for human beings to answer. Like, what do you really want? What do you want in life? What do you want? What kind of relationships do you want to have? What do you want for your career or business? And we're going to explore what we want to see happen this year and coming years. So really let the thinking go out a bit further. So the goal clarity is huge. And then once we have goal clarity, we want to decide, like, what do we need to be doing to prepare our place? Do we need to let go of some things, old habits? Could be old behaviors, old environments that you might have outgrown. So goal clarity, and then deciding, like, what do we need to let go of to create space for the good that we desire. Then we're going to have lunch and networking opportunities, so you can meet like-minded people, and a lot of really interesting things come from these conversations. So people who are in a growth mindset that want to change and improve their lives, and just being able to mastermind and brainstorm with other people who are interested in making positive changes in their life. It's very powerful. And then after the break, we're going to be looking at the 30 major causes of success, okay, and really starting to do some inventory. Where are we at now, and what areas need a bit of refinement? So really having a system to really assess where we are and where we can improve. And as Bob Proctor would say, better is a great word. Okay, we can always get better, and people who are striving for mastery or to lead the field in their industry, it's about continuously improving. How can we get better? How can we improve ourselves and the work that we're doing? And the other thing we're going to look at is identity work, becoming the person who would naturally produce the results that you're seeking. And this is where we have to really get honest with ourselves. What habits of ours are good and what habits need to change? So we want to be disciplined to the right habits. And what are the right habits? Well, thinking about the compound interest of habits. Is the compound interest of your current habits going to produce results that you desire? And if not, what other habits can replace those outdated ones? So that's just to give you an idea of the kind of material. And again, the material that we'll be teaching will meet you where you're at and grow you fast. So grow you wherever you are in your journey of goal achievement. We're also going to be touching on topics like applied faith and gratitude. So it's one thing to set goals, and it's another thing to really pursue your goals with the expectation of actually achieving them. It's amazing. People set goals and they wonder if they'll happen. We want to set them and we want to move towards the goals with a faithful expectancy that the goal is also moving into form and that you will figure out everything you need to figure out. So as we start to have goals, you'll attract awareness. And a lot of people, when they set these big goals, if they don't know the how at the beginning, it can affect their like moving towards that goal. Whereas it's unlikely, if you have a really good goal, it's unlikely you'll know all of the how at the beginning, but the how will be revealed. And that's kind of a perspective that people need to get comfortable with, is like the how will be revealed and getting more comfortable going into the unknown. So you set your goals, you work with the plan that you have, and another plan will evolve as you attract awareness, ideas, and as you develop yourself and your skill set. So hope that overview is helpful. And like I said, if you've been thinking about, we've had people that have been like, oh, I wanted to go to your Denver event. I wanted to go to the Saskatoon event. So this one is in Calgary. And if a seat has your name on it, reach out to us and we would love to see you there. Okay, we've curated these events with very powerful information to help people really access more of their infinite potential. And you do have infinite potential. So reach out to us today if you would like to be there, and we will talk to you soon.